Hey everybody, I'm Jared Dank, and today I'll be doing my oral interpretation of the Rocky Balboa speech, the famous one that's been heard so many times, of his motivational speech to his son. Now, to set the scene here a little bit, what's going on before is that Rocky and his son have just gone out of a bar whenever they're actually talking about having Rocky get into a prize title fight, and his son is also going to be included in this as a possibility. So here's how it goes. And I'll be also doing a voice as Rocky and a voice as his son as well. So you're nervous about the fight? You're not scared to death?
Yeah, I'm scared to death.
You don't look scared.
Well, I ain't supposed to be scared.
Then you don't have to do it.
Yeah, well, I think I do.
You know, living with you hasn't been easy. People see me, but they think of you. Now, with all this going on, with the fight, it's gonna be worse than ever.
It doesn't have to be.
Sure it does.
Why? You got a lot going on, kid. You got a lot of good things going for you.
What, my last name? That's the reason why I got a decent job. That's the reason why people deal with me in the first place. Now I started to get a little bit ahead. I started to get things going for me. I started to think a little bit of positivity. Now I'm asking for favors, not even to go left through this day. I'm gonna end up having things that go even worse for me, and it's gonna end up being even worse for you. It's not even because of what you're doing, it's because I feel like you're hurting me.
You think I'm hurting you?
Yeah, in a way you are.
That's the last thing I ever wanted to do.
I know it's not what you want to do, but that's just the way I feel like it is. Don't you care what people think? Doesn't that bother you? You're making out to be a joke, and you think I'm gonna be included in that? Do you think that I really want to be included in that? Do you?
You're not gonna believe this, but you used to fit right here. And I'd hold you up to your mother, and I'd say, this kid's gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody I ever knew. And you grew up good and wonderful, and you grew up right. And just watching you every day growing up, it was a privilege. And the time came for you to be your own man and take on the world, and you did. But somewhere along the line you changed. You became your own man, and you stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in the face and tell you you're no good. And when things get hard, you struggle. You look for somebody to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it'll beat you to your knees if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it doesn't matter how hard you can get hit. It's how many times you can get hit and get back up. It's how many times you can get punched in the face and keep going. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits. Not pointing fingers and not say, hey, it's because of where I've come from, what my name is, or because of anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that. No matter what happens, you're my son. You're my blood. You're the best thing that's ever happened in my life. But until you start believing in yourself, you ain't gonna have a life at all. By the way, don't forget to go tell your mother hi at the hospital.
So that was my interpretation of Rocky Balboa and his motivational speech to his son. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to posting the next one here in the near future. God bless.